So we are going to do a no contact reading here, okay? This is going to be with someone that you are no longer in contact. This is their late night thoughts about you, their thoughts and their feelings about you. I'm already picking up on some energy as to why you guys, yeah, it's coming out. There's a reason why you guys are not in contact. And it has, yeah, for some of you, you could have thought this was like a love story, right? But this person could have been like running, I heard running amok, right? This person could have been like running it up with some other people, y'all, okay? I'm not even gonna hold you. We'll see if the card that I kept seeing comes out here in this reading. So, spirit ancestors, what messages does the collective need to hear for their highest and greatest good? What messages does the collective need to hear for their highest and greatest good? Okay. So again, like I said, this is a no contact reading. This is their late night feelings that they're thinking about you as you are laying awake tonight. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and something that you possibly didn't know is what we're gonna call that card. Okay, and these are some things that you could have known. Okay, so this person could have been like, there could have been like some type of burning of evidence. There could have been some type of, I heard the word clearing of evidence, getting rid of some things, right? So that gives me like the thought of like someone could have been like, I'm seeing someone like spin the wheel, just like sitting in their car. This person could have been like deleting messages or something like that. This person could have actually literally burned some evidence or something like that or whatever. There's also here we have the X shop. So this person could be a person who would go to the X shop, you know, or the adult store, right? This could have caused like some type of depression. One of you guys could have been depressed in this connection here. Someone's supposed to be keeping their promise and they absolutely did not keep their promise in this connection. And something that you possibly did not know was this person was betraying you. So you could have been blindsided by this person's betrayal. You could have had no idea. This person could have done a lot of things behind your back. This person could have been like a traitor. They could have been someone that you learned that you could not trust or something like that or whatever. But this is a person that, like I said, you're in no contact with, right? I'm assuming that this is someone that you were in a relationship with here because we have keeping a promise, depressed, X shop or adult shop, right? And burning of evidence here. This person was getting rid of some things, or you could have been getting rid of some things. Like, put yourself in the story where you fit. But what you did not know or what you did not see coming was the amount of betrayal, or the way that this person was going to betray you, the way this person was going to be a backstabber or something like that. This person was full of deceit. They could have also had a very meek voice, or someone in the connection could have a very meek or very mild voice or something like that. Someone could be very mousy or something like that. And I'm also picking up too that somebody could have got caught in a trap. Somebody could have set a trap for this person to fall into or something like that. And the overall, okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the police here, right? So for some of you guys, the police could have been involved, or this could actually be like the spiritual police or the spiritual authority, or this could be like spirit making a decision for you to no longer be in connection with whoever this person was that you are no longer in contact with, okay? Anything else, Spirit? Is there anything else that needs to come out from this deck, Spirit, before we get into the spread? Anything else we need to know here, right? And these are some things that were hidden, but the betrayal, for many of you, you did not see this betrayal coming, even though for them it was like an automatic thing. Or for some people, you're going to be like, well, I should have known, or I could have known, or it's something like that. But it's something about automatic, like this person automatically, or maybe there were some automatic assumptions or something like that. But let's see here, what else we got? Yeah, promiscuous, okay? So this person could have been very friendly is the word we're going to use, right? This person could have the hots for like a lot of people. This person could have like been someone who sleeps around or something like that or whatever, you know what I mean? Or this could be someone who like is attracted to like other people's mates or something like that. But it's definitely totally drama. It's definitely given like, you know, pay-per-view type of situation over here. Let's go ahead and see what we get out of this deck as well, okay? On the bottom of the deck, I have paradise, happiness, expansion, and joy here. We have a mirror that came out. So there was something in this relationship where you two could have mirrored each other, of like some kind of a self-image. Yeah, this person could have been like your twin flame as well here. Let's see here. Let's get into this deck. Let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there was definitely an ending to this where, yeah, this situation had to be closed off. It could have been suddenly or abruptly. It could have been shocking even for some of you. But there's something about a mirror here in this connection. Something about you two mirroring each other or something like that. I also just heard the word opposites attracts, but you weren't too opposite or something like that. Let's see. What else we got, Spirit? What do we have from this deck? What do we have from this deck, Spirit? Okay. What we got, Spirit? What we got? Okay. Okay, so now it's talking. Now it's talking. Now it's talking. What else we got? What else? Anything else, Spirit? So this person could be watching you from afar. This person could be chasing you or wanting you to chase them, right? Yeah. Clarity and truth here is what we got at the bottom of the deck. But it says here, this was like a codependent relationship. Whoever this person that you're in no contact with, this was a codependent relationship, right? We do have love here. It says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection. You could be learning this post this relationship, right? Or this could have been what you were doing when you stumbled into this relationship here. I'm also hearing something about you have a really big heart. And you came into this connection wanting to give your heart. You came into this connection wanting to give your heart to this person, right? And this person could have wanted you to chase them, or you could have wanted them to chase you or something. But there's definitely like a fear of abandonment issues that happened in this connection between the two of you. This person could have gaslighted you. This person perception of you could be different. It could be changed or something like that or whatever. But it's something about this connection here that's definitely the person that you're in a no contact with. This person is in some form of fashion. They are watching you in some form of fashion. They are looking at you. I don't know if they're watching you like online. I don't know if they're viewing like old pictures of you in like their phone or something like that. Or even for some of you guys, they could be like reading messages. If you wrote like little messages or if you sent like text messages, this person is looking at those. And this person has a very codependent issue. This person had an issue with like abandonment. There could also be something with along the lines in this connection here where this person could be a masculine, but they come off very feminine, or they could be like a feminine who comes off very masculine, right? But it's something about like the gender roles here is a little indifferent with whoever this person is. Says, do you know how to deal with a breakup? Got you. Okay, so yeah, that showed up. Got you. So that's what it is here. Got you, got you, got you. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get into the full spread of this. I think, yeah, we're going to get into the full spread of this here. Okay, and so we want what's their energy tonight. So let's go ahead and pull their energy to see what's in their energy. Okay. So some of them, I will say that there was a passionate relationship. There was a passionate connection between you and this person here. This person and you could have had a very passionate relationship. Very passionate. I'm just going to say it that way, okay? For some of you. Let's see here. But in this connection, one of you guys absolutely had to walk away in this connection. This connection had to have a closing or have an ending. What is their energy tonight, Spirit? What is this person's energy like right now as they are thinking of the collective? Okay. Let's see here. What else, Spirit? Can you clarify that? Okay. So I will say this, that whoever this person is in the energy of, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Also Virgo energy is here on the board. This person could be either single, or they could be in the energy of portraying like they are single. This person could also be trying to make some new beginnings happen with like other people. They could be, this person I'm going to say is a very, I'm going to say they're a very sexually charged person, whoever this person is. This person is a very sexually charged person. They are overcompensating for something. I don't know what they're overcompensating for. I'm not going to say that they're well endowed, or that they are deeply, I'm not going to say they're good at it. But this person, whoever this person is, they lead with a sexual type of rising or something like this, right? And that's the energy that they're currently in on tonight, okay? Let's see here. What are their thoughts about the collective right now? What are their thoughts about this collective right now, Spirit? What are their thoughts? Okay. So this person here, they're actually, their thoughts are like where they are now, is that you brought them balance, that you were like a healing individual. So in this connection here, Sagittarius energy could be significant as well. But this person here, I keep hearing the song, y'all. I'm sorry, but I'm hearing like you brought this person like this inner peace. You brought this person like this inner balance, at a very moderate rate, so to speak. But you were like serenity. This person could have, you could have felt like a soulmate to them, or they could be feeling like you are their soulmate, now that this relationship has come to an end. But there was some type of harmony in this relationship. I am picking up on a very strong connection. You guys had a very, strong sensual connection is what we'll call it. We'll call it that, okay? And so whenever their mind is quiet, it's like this is the balance that you would bring. You brought balance to their life. You brought something in their life into perspective that was very tranquil, very harmonious. I don't know if you guys are like very in sync, could bounce off of one another or something like that. But that's the kind of relationship that it's appearing here. It says they're hitting feelings. What are the emotions they're not showing or admitting, even to themselves? What are the feelings that they're not admitting or showing to even themselves, Spirit? That their heart is broken. The Three of Swords. This person is not showing or admitting, even to themselves, that the ending of this connection shattered them, is what I'm hearing. That the ending of this connection, it broke their heart. That the ending of this relationship here was just, yeah, Libra energy could also be significant. But this was painful. This was a very painful ending for this person. So whether they admit it to you, whether they admit it to anyone else, whether they even acknowledge it to themselves, but the ending of this connection and you two being in a no contact situation, it's hard. I'm hearing that it's hard. This separation was hard. They may not show that it was hard, but this is what's hitting. This is what's underlying. There's definitely like, their life feels like it's in a disarray. Like it's almost like not being with you is some type of disorder, right? It's giving them grief. It's giving them like this sorrow feeling. It's a pain. It's a pain that they may not want to talk to other people about, but this person is very upset about the ending of this connection. They aren't sharing that with you, but you were a person that brought balance to their life. You're a person that brought peace to their life. You're someone who had like this inner calmness that they absolutely miss about you. Like I said, Libra energy, fire signs could be significant, Sagittarius in particular, but this is like a sadness. It's a heartache for this person. This person is not really happy. I don't care how they're acting, but they're not happy. I mean, for the Three of Swords to come out, they're not happy. This is what they're hiding. This is what they're not showing. And the energy I just looked up here is that the chaser, this person is very codependent. This is a connection of a person that you could have felt was very codependent on you or whatever. What does this person wish that they could say? What does this person wish that they could say to the collective on late nights like this? Like, what are the words, the unspoken words or regrets that this person wish that they could say? Oh, yeah. You were very nurturing to this person. You could have like had like this secure feeling. Like to them, you felt like safe. I'm also hearing that you felt like base. You felt like home base to them. You have a very loving demeanor, whoever you are. If this message is for you, it's something about you, about your sensitivity, something about like your kindness, something about the way that you seem to hold it together, the way that you seem to hold it, the way that you seem to care, the way that you seem to love. Libra energy could be very significant. You or them could be a Libra, or the sign doesn't matter. You guys could be operating in that sign, but it's something definitely with Libra energy being here about like the balance, right? Neptune energy could also be significant as well. But like this person here, the thing about you is like there's some type of happiness that you had that was within you that this person really truly misses. Also too, it was something about like your intuition. You had this way of like innerly knowing something or whatever. But the regrets that they really have is like maybe this person, when it comes to like romance, they weren't romantic enough, or you wanted them to show more romance or something like that. But it's definitely like this person daydreams about you. For sure they daydream about you, but it's something about like you were very loyal, you're very faithful. Like I'm also hearing that like other people aren't showing up the way that you show up in a relationship. Like other people are not showing up in the relationship the way that you show up. Other people aren't able to do things the way you did them. Other people aren't caring the way that you cared. It's just that the other people, they just aren't you. Like at the end of the day, the other people just aren't you. Because what they want is you. Where they want to be is with you. This here, not being with you, this is breaking their heart. This is not this is not what they were wanting. This is not what they were looking for, but this is what they got. And so late at night, when they're up at night, they're thinking about the greatness of you. They're thinking about like the nurturing spirit that you had, the way that you could have taken care of them, the way that I'm even seeing someone do like some type of brush stroke like over the eyebrows or something about like at the forehead or something like this or whatever, you know what I mean? It could have even been in the hair, like you could have rubbed their hair or something, right? But it's something just about you and the way that you are. They just look at it, they think about like how you look, so you could be a very beautiful individual. That's what I'm saying. Like this person spends time, if you have a social media account with any pictures, this person is looking. If you guys took pictures together, this person is sitting down looking at pictures of you. This person is sitting down reminiscing, thinking about you, especially late at night like this when this person can't sleep. Subjects and topics about you, it's like this is like a wound for them. Like they're not healed. This is not something that's covered up. It's not like this is still a tender topic. You and this person not being together is still a tender topic for this person in particular. They lay awake at night thinking about you. You are loving. You brought warmth to their life. It's something about just who you are. These other people are just not you. So let's see here. Why they're silent or not reaching out. There's some type of truth. There's some type of truth. I don't know what the truth is in this case here. It's going to be different for everybody. Yeah. To you, like this person here, for some of you guys, you could have been married to this person. For some of you guys, you could have like wanted to marry this person. Pisces energy, Aquarius energy could be significant. You could be a Pisces or an Aquarius, or they could be in a Pisces or an Aquarius. They don't have to be. But like all I'm hearing is that you were the truth. You are the truth. So how do you go up against the truth? So that's what I'm saying. There's something that you know. There's something that you knew. There's something that intuitively that you knew about this person, or something that you knew. And it's just simply not like, that's wow. That's crazy. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. But this is the true reason behind the no contact is that like how do you come back from this? How do you come back from this when this was like a stable connection, when this was like a connection that could have like led to like the happily ever after? Like this person here is sitting, I heard sitting and sulking in some type of truth, or they can't handle the truth, they can't face the truth or some shit. I don't know. Let me look, let me see what else, spirit. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is something about the perspective. Somebody's perspective changed in this connection, okay? The perspective in this situation, there was some type of uncertainty or something that shifted in this connection here. And this person here, they could have Neptune energy, the imagination, right? This person could think of wanting to reach out to you, but for some odd reason, it's like it's like they can't. They can't. This person thinks about, if it's a man, he's thinking about like the chivalry aspects of things that he could do. He's thinking about like the offers. He's thinking about like the behaviors, like how he could have been a better gentleman, or how he could have been more charming, or how he could have swept you off your feet, or confirmation burp, or something along those lines. He's thinking about what he could have done differently. And the thing about it is that he knows that he could have done something differently. That is the truth, that he could have done something differently, but he chose not to do something differently, right? If it's a woman, you just flip the roles, and this woman, she could have been more sensitive. She could have been more in tuned with her emotions. And the thing about it is that you are now in this place to where you are following, or you are going after what you love, or what your dreams are. In this connection, you could have possibly not been able to focus on what your dreams, what your aspirations, what your desires are, and things like that. And if like this is a woman or whatever, that's up thinking about you. It's like she's thinking about some of the things where she could have been more gentle, she could have been more affectionate, she could have had more warmth, she could have went on like more dates, or like received more dates, or something along those lines, y'all. But it's like this person is like, it's like they're, it's like, I heard the word the shoulda coulda woulda. This person's in the shoulda coulda woulda phase. Like, I should have did this, I could have did this, I would have did this, right? It's like a lot of scenarios are replaying in their head at night. So when they sit up at night and they're thinking about you, they're also thinking about some things that could have done differently in this connection. Cancer energy could also be significant. Water energy is very significant here. So this was a very like, I'm gonna say like the emotions here, right? It was, yeah, we got yeah. I don't know. For some of you guys, this relationship could have been, I heard the word emotional roller coaster. I don't know. That was like, could be like for one or two of you. I just heard something about an emotional roller coaster here. But let's go ahead and see here. What's coming next in this connection, spirit? Okay, so love. I gotta say something about love because it just popped out, right? You could be someone who offers unconditional love. You could be someone who offers like selfless love. Someone who believes in like this oneness. Someone who's very passionate. Someone who has a really big heart. Someone who leads with their heart. Someone who's definitely a lover. You could definitely be a lover. And when you love somebody, you take actions. When you love somebody, like, you show them that you love them. You don't have like these little, I'm hearing like, you don't have like these little corny rules like, oh, well, I got to know you like 3 months, or I got to know you like 6 months. It's like, if I really love you, I really love you. And if you love somebody, like, you show them that you love them. And this person here, you gave them your heart. You absolutely gave them your heart. And this person, instead of like coming towards you, this person starts going towards like something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person that they went after. This person could have like went towards like whatever work was for them, or something like that. It doesn't always have to be like a third party as in a person. This person just could have had like their priorities out of order, is the way I'm just, going to say it here. Okay. And so let's see here what's coming next in this connection. Ooh. Okay, y'all. So the magician card came out here. Let me lay my seat back here, right? This is interesting. I'm liking this one because the magician card came out sideways, y'all. Okay. And so in some aspects, y'all, there could be like a mixture here with like a little bit of manipulation, a little bit of cunning, a little bit of smooth talking, right? But there could also be like a little bit of like creativity, or like the person actually being creative and wanting to take the steps. This could also be you stepping out to go do some things. Like I said, like, you're going towards what it is that you want to do. But there could also be something magical that happens in this connection here that could manifest your desire. So if some of you guys are wanting to manifest this relationship back, yeah, some of you guys could feel like this here was like someone that you could have possibly wanted to be with. And some of you guys could absolutely feel like you absolutely okay, I'm hearing two different things here. For some of you guys, you could feel like you're in regret because of something that maybe you felt you could have done more. And for some of you guys, you could have felt like you may have missed, I'm not going to say like this was a missed opportunity, but you could have missed opportunities behind this connection here. Or am I going to miss out on an opportunity worried about this connection here? Something along that line. So some of you guys haven't like energetically moved forward. Some of you guys have not energetically moved forward. Here's what I'm seeing. Okay. Some of you guys are still wondering, like, is this love going to come back? Are we going to rekindle? Are we going to redo this? Like, are we going to work this out? You know what I mean? Yeah. Because we got the Two of Wands here. So some of you guys, there's like two different paths. Some of you guys are going to absolutely take your path, and you're going to go on your path, whichever way it is that you're trying to go. You're going to go on that path by yourself. You're going to take it without the other person. But some of you guys are kind of just stuck in the middle here. You're debating on, is the grass green on the other side? Do I really go and try to pursue a new connection? Or do I try to figure out what's going on in this connection here? Do I wait? Do I go? Some of you guys, that's what I'm saying, you're still in that like anticipation, like I want to go, I want to stay. I want to go, I want to stay. Like, do I, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, is this going to work out? Can we make this work out? It's that type of energy for some of you guys here, okay? Let's see here. What else we got, Spirit? I need one more to clarify this one. But it's definitely like a decision here. Yeah. Ooh, justice is here. Okay, karmic justice is here. Okay. Talk to me now, Spirit. Talk to me. But there's something about like even too with the justice about like a cause and an effect or whatever. Maybe you guys are like weighing the cause and the effect of like why this relationship had to go into a no contact or something like that. Or y'all, justice and judgment are here. The justice card brought out the judgment. So this is definitely like a karmic situation. Well, I'm not gonna say it's definitely karmic. I'm not gonna say that, but since it came out that way, for some of you guys, this is definitely like a karmic connection here. And some of you guys are like dealing with this, like this relationship caused you to go and have like a spiritual awakening, like this relationship here. So some of you guys, it's more of what I'm hearing. I'm hearing two different things here, right? So it's not that you are sticking around necessarily to see if you're going to be with this person, but it could be to see like, is this person going to receive their karmic justice? Is this person going to receive like judgment? Is this person going to receive whatever it was that they're supposed to get for whatever they did to me here? I feel like some of you guys feel like, I'm not going to say that you feel owed, but you do feel like you were wronged in this connection, that the ending of this connection, you could have felt like you were wronged or something like that. And for some of you guys, like, ooh, yeah, yeah. Some of you guys, like, I don't know, but it's a situation here with like shattered dreams, nightmares. So you could be having like nightmares. Pisces energy could be very significant. This person could be having nightmares. It could be devastating. You know, the energy could go either way, right? But it's there's a lack of fulfillment, right? So there's something that you are waiting for. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for something, but whatever it is, you haven't gotten it. Whether that's, are we going to get back together? Is this person going to receive like their karmic justice? Is justice going to be served here? Like what is it? Like you're waiting for the horns to be blown on this situation. You're waiting for like a final outcome. You're waiting for like for a judgment to be made. You're waiting, and some of you guys could be waiting for a judgment to be made in this situation. So some of you guys could be in no contact with somebody that you were in some type of contractual agreement with here. Okay, so let's see here. What's spirit advice for the collective in this situation? What is spirit's advice? Clarify that for me, spirit. I'm hearing something about like, don't burden, don't bother, don't, it's like, don't overwhelm yourself or don't burden yourself down with this here. Like, don't boggle yourself down into whatever this here is. Okay. And their final advice here for you um, is the Emperor and the Three of Wands. The Three of Pentacles, y'all. This is going to work out just fine for you. So moving forward, just understand that like coming through this, however this pans out for you, because some of you guys are wanting to go back into this. Some of you guys are wanting to connect, but you're waiting on a judgment here. And there's going to be a judgment that's going to be made. But you got to let go. You got to you got to like not worry or not think as much about this scenario. Like, don't carry the weight, don't carry the burden, like whatever type of guilt or burdens that you're feeling on your back that you are carrying, like just, this was not your duty. You were not bound to this, if that makes sense, right? You were not bound to this. You're like, I'm also hearing like you're being released. You're being released from whatever the burden piece was in this connection. And there's a form of like stability or structure that spirit is sending towards you. And your spirit team is wanting to work with you right now. They're wanting you to learn something. They're wanting you to grow from this experience. They're wanting you to focus on whatever is going to be more successful for you with this relationship here being in a no contact situation, right? It's something about your goals. It's something about paying attention to details, and it's just about working. I'm feeling this sense of like working like with your spirit team very closely, getting into more of alignment, understanding the authority that's within you, understanding, I'm hearing something about some commands or something, right? It's kind of giving me very militant to y'all. So I don't know, you could be in the military, they could be in the military, or hell, you could have grew up in a militant home, right? But it's about your focus, right? They want you to be focused. They want you to be more disciplined at this time. But this here is a time for you to learn. You're supposed to learn something from this connection after like being removed from this. It's a lesson for you to be learned here. But the lesson is going to be learned with your spirit team. So that's going to take some going within. Yeah. It's going to take some going within here at the bottom of the deck here. It's wanting you to, because the overall at the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups here. And this is like that calm energy of like your emotions and stuff like that. Having like this wise, like not walking around like your feelings and stuff on your shoulders and stuff like that, you know, just being someone. I heard of like wise counsel, which is really weird, but making sure that you are balanced, making sure that you are pouring into your own cup before you rush to pour into somebody else's cup, in a sense, making sure that you are like charming, that you are romantic, making sure that the things that you're doing them to be generous, but at the same time you're also allowing others to be generous to you as well. But just kind of getting into like this emotional intelligence states. And so what you are to learn here is something about your emotional intelligence here, and working with your spirit team to guide you into a more structured, stable place, primarily emotionally, is what I'm picking up on here, y'all. Yeah. Third eye chakra could be very significant, guys. Your third eye chakra could be significant for you, okay? Anything else, Spirit? I got one more deck I'm going to pull some cards from real quick. And this is clarifying life situations. On the bottom of the deck, it says saving grace. Forgiving yourself and others heals the wounds and sets you free, okay? So you could be like still needing to forgive this person, or could have just forgiven this person, or realized that you needed to forgive this person. Hell, you could even be needing to like have the feeling of like forgiving yourself as well. I mean, we all do things, y'all. We all do things. So it's okay to forgive yourself. Okay, Spirit, what message do we have from this deck here, if any? I don't know why this deck is feeling so slippery, right? Okay, okay. We got two. Let me see, is there anything else? And these would clarify life situations with love or career. So we'll take the love advice, okay? The bottom of the deck, overall energy is for you to be here now. So patience, mindfulness, to be present in the moment and gain insight, okay? So be present in the moment and gain insight, all right? And then it says here, plan wisely. Cultivate success through meticulous research and strategic plotting. Your foresight will unveil new paths. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. Taking a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into reality. Okay, that sounds more relationship based. Okay, scales of balance, y'all. Balance is here again, y'all. Libra energy could be very significant, okay? Okay, seek equilibriums in love, harmonizing your inner scales to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. And then commitment, y'all. Commit to the next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilling in some form. And this looks like a little couple card at the bottom, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's like a little couple. So just kind of balance like your equilibrium. Some of you guys, work could also be an issue, or feel like work is an issue. Some of you guys, like I heard the word work too much. Someone could feel like you work too much. Hell, you could feel like you work too much, right? But something about work and just balancing your work and your love life, or the things about love. Some of you guys could be really like career focused, career oriented, and love sometimes fall on the back burner. So it's saying take that time to balance, to know that work is work and love is love, in a sense, and finding a balance between the two of those as well. Okay. And let's see here. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? I don't know why this deck just spoke out to me, so I'm going to go ahead and pull. I was trying to put everything up. It's still something about this chaser, y'all. This person here was codependent. I keep saying that. This person was codependent. They had a fear of like abandonment, or you have a fear of abandonment or something like that. Somebody has a fear of abandonment. I'm really feeling like it's this person. Like they're always chasing like the next whatever. A bugaboo. Okay, and that's in reverse. So this person, they could be wanting you to be a bugaboo or something like that, or you're not. And then it says don't want to hear it, right? So somebody doesn't want to hear something, and then something about like bank failure. Bank failure meaning like, okay, somebody could not be a good money manager, okay, in the connection. Somebody could not be managing their money in the connection. That finances could have been an issue in the connection as well. But that is the read for tonight, y'all. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. You guys have a great night.